Welcome back, JAG. Today on JAG TV, we will be taking a look at a fun new installation at the Museum of Art. We will also be taking a look at some of the pets we have here on campus. This is JAG TV. Monday night was the SUMA ceremony where the campus recognized 185 graduates. And as of March 29, Texas has also officially opened up vaccines to everyone over the age of 16. And don't forget, we will not be having school on April 2nd. With the future still unknown, NEISD has gone ahead and started making the new schedule next year. Many students have been asking questions about what may possibly change. McCaslin talked with Mr. Comalander and the upcoming changes, and Ethan Blanchett has the students' reactions.
On March 16th and 17th, NEISD held a town hall meeting for all parents and guardians to explain the proposed high school schedule for the 2021-2022 academic year.
The proposed schedule for high schools next year is a mix of traditional AB block along with one day of our traditional 7-period day, where you would go to all 7 of your classes for about 50 minutes. Then on Tuesday through Friday, it would be an AB block schedule.
Flex time is built into the schedule to allow for academic intervention and fill in gaps in student learning. Seniors in good academic standing will have the option to leave campus during the flex period.
We had to figure out our ways to make sure that the system is ready to respond to students that need that type of intervention and do it in a way that it doesn't cut out their extracurriculars. Most of them should be staying on campus for something.
As long as you're taking care of your grades and passing, then you're for sure meeting standard. And remember, that is for the seniors to be able to leave. Everyone else will still be involved in flex.
So far, there has been no official decision made about remote learning for next year.
The goal is to not have a hybrid, which is what we're in this year.
There are many advantages to this new system.
The goal of the new schedule that we're working on is to take some of the things that were really good before, some of the things that we've learned that we have liked, and incorporate them together. And it gives the teachers some time to plan and take care of the kids.
But what we've learned also from students, this schedule this year has allowed a little more life to happen and a little more balance. One of my priorities is the mental health of our students and staff, and so if it helps, we owe it to our kids to do it.
For JAG TV, this has been McCaslin Sparrow.
Texas has urged teachers to get their COVID vaccine, and several teachers on campus have jumped at the opportunity. Here's Rain Antunes to see how those teachers are doing now.
First responders like our school nurse were among the first to get their COVID vaccines. Now, more and more teachers and even students are getting theirs.
Every employee, including temporary employees and substitutes, have been given the opportunity to be vaccinated.
I just want to get the vaccine so that I can be part of the movement towards restrictions being lifted. It was just like the flu shot. My arm at the injection site was sore for a few days, with some discomfort.
And with vaccine eligibility now reaching those 16 and older, one of our very own got their vaccine this month.
Having the ability to not spread it to others and keep the numbers down, and this is the smartest thing for me to keep my family safe, keep other people safe, and truly just stop the spread of this virus.
And those who have been vaccinated encourage others to do the same.
Try to just be calm going into it, because I think we're all sort of hyped up about it. Just show up, get it, boom, you're out, you'll probably be just fine.
It's just an all-around great decision to get the vaccine.
If you are 16 and older, you can sign up now and qualify for the Pfizer vaccine. If you're 18, you are also eligible for the Moderna vaccine. And finding open appointments is all done online. For JAG TV, this has been Rain Antunes.
It's spring, so you know what that means. It's time for the coaches and sponsors to start selecting student leaders for the new school year. Dalia Pimienta talks with some directors about how this year's process is going.
While their national competition will remain virtual this year, dance team tryouts were in person. This after holding Zoom tryouts in 2020.
Some changes, stating the obvious, we have to wear masks. We do our COVID pre-screen, so that is mandatory. I tell the candidates before they leave the house, they need to fill that out before they arrive to the gym. Another thing I tried differently this year is to basically limit how many kids are in the gym. I mean, they are in the gym altogether, but it's when we have like mock tryouts, for instance, I'm not with them because I'm on the other side with the seniors as a critique. So I just want to make sure everything goes well on that side. So I actually brought them in on different nights. So JB came in Wednesday, and normally in normal years, I would have all groups together. But this year I tried it differently. I put JV mock tryouts Wednesday nights, varsity Thursday, just to allow a little bit more space. And then Friday, today, for tryouts, they're all back together only because my seniors are going to be on that side, help to monitor to make sure everyone has their masks on. So that is a little different, but you know what? I like it though. It gave me a little bit more one-on-one attention with the JV candidates and the varsity.
While most parts of the audition process remain similar to previous years, COVID restrictions have brought up new challenges.
So for me, the biggest difficulty would be probably the mask inhibiting the performance, just because it doesn't make it any harder to perform, but a big aspect of, showing your confidence and everything else to your judges during the tryout process is your facials. And of course the mask covers a portion of your face, so you have to make sure you're really being big and animated with your eyes and everything else, so they really can tell that you're performing and you're confident, just with that mask covering your mouth.
The Spirit groups aren't the only ones adapting to keep moving forward this spring.
So because of COVID, we are not allowed to go onto elementary school campuses. And so at the beginning of the year, we were trying to find a way to kind of create something that still helped elementary school kids, like maybe when they went to the counseling office, if they needed kind of a break or some downtime. And so at the beginning we made some videos of like some dance videos, and we read books to kids online, and made some different videos to send to the counselors to use kind of as a resource. But you can only make so many videos. And so we were trying to figure something else out. And so right now they're doing pen pals.
While this year's pals retreats will not be overnight or a Mo Ranch, the instructors are still planning a way for students to get that training. For JAG TV, this is Talia Pimienta.
If you ever wandered into a science classroom, chances are you've seen some of the campus pets we have here housed at Johnson. But why exactly do we have these little creatures on campus? Eduardo has more.
While remote students might be enjoying more time with their pets, students on campus in certain science classrooms aren't entirely missing out.
This is Tuck. He is a musk turtle, and I've had him for 2.5 years.
This one right here, this is my ball python. She's a baby, and her name is Olive.
Mrs. Lockridge and Mrs. Sanchez have hosted pets for a while and see benefits in having them in the labs.
It's fun and it's interesting. Brings a little sense maybe of home or comfort to a classroom. Gives students something to bond over and talk about, maybe a little entertainment and joy in their day.
I teach biology, so I use them a lot when I'm talking about everything: cells, mitosis, evolution, traits. So I actually use them in examples all the time.
Since keeping a pet isn't an easy task, taking care of campus animals has become a collaborative effort between teachers and students, one that these teachers say is worth it.
So actually they really help me by handling them, because I have 6 animals, and when you handle them, the more friendly they are. So they will help me by taking them out from time to time. And I have had them, actually I've had a lot of help with my fish tank, with students helping me clean it, because that gets a little much sometimes. So.
And it seems like these pets have been able to do more than just aid in student learning.
I hope that it encourages students to feel welcome here, to have a sense of belonging, to have a little more fun in their day, and something exciting.
I think having animals really helps build that community with everyone. So yeah, just like having a good place to learn.
And Johnson may be able to welcome even more pets in the coming school years.
I usually always have a hamster in class, so I'll be looking forward to getting a new hamster at the start of next school year.
Hear me out. An African fat-tailed gecko. They're literally the cutest things ever, and I think that I would consider getting one of those.
For JAG TV, I'm Eduardo Meza-Roquebert.
Now here's Angie Vasquez with some information on Movie Mental, a pop-up installation at the Museum of Art that will be open until April 11th and is free with admission.
The San Antonio Museum of Art is hosting Movie Metal, an installation that exhibits iconic vehicles and characters from popular franchises.
Mi esposo lo vio en internet y por eso venimos a ver.
A friend of mine actually posted on Facebook about it. She brought her son here and it looked pretty cool, so I thought I'd bring my nephew.
I saw the line. It looked interesting, and I like little short activities, so decided to give it a shot.
Bueno, principalmente venimos con mi nieto para que vea tan bonitas cosas que hay aquí en este museo.
So he's starting to be really into Transformers and Avengers and all that kind of stuff. So I figured it's something he'd really enjoy. So we just thought we'd bring him out here and take a look at all these cool figures and stuff.
Even before entering the exhibit itself, the entrance of the museum provides spectators with a taste of what's to come.
I thought they were awesome. I mean, if there's actual set pieces, you know, those are pretty cool.
Vimos muy interesante. Lo que más nos impresionó es cómo hacen esas estructuras de metal y realmente atraen a los niños mucho.
As soon as he came in, he was like, wow, those are huge. I mean, they were a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be.
Bueno, me imagino que va a ser mejor, porque si el inicio empezó así, lo demás va a estar muy interesante. Aunque muchas cosas ya las hemos visto, pero no realmente físicamente como ahora.
The exhibit is free with admission, and between the size, variety, and detail, provides a unique experience that will remain open until April 11th.
Realmente porque, como dice ahí, desde 1987 ya salieron algunos eventos de los hombres que están ahí. Entonces es agradable volverlos a ver, y a los chiquitos que en ese tiempo no habían nacido como mi nieto, pues es bonito que lo vean.
This has been Angie Vasquez for JAG TV.
Well, that's all for this week, Jags. From JAG TV, this has been Javier Juarez. See you next time, Jags.